Go ahead, D.
All right, Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
Real Hebrew Israelites, first and foremost, we're going to face these, give him honor and praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakadas.
Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
And as usual, we're going to start off with the centerpiece of prophecy, man, which we know is the RFID chip, or that M of the beast, man. Because we know that's the most relevant thing that's about to happen in this day and time. On September 1st, we got the military leading into mandatory pre-chipping, man. All right, and the next couple of months, you got the UK talking about they're trying to enter a permanent lockdown.
Right, bro.
Right? And that's all leading until that RFID chip. In Revelation, the 13th chapter.
13th chapter, we're going to start at the 15th verse. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
All right, and who's going to be making that image mandatory to worship like that, man? That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He pushes out there through his propaganda, his news, his media. All right, and it's going to be the same process when this RFID chip comes into play, man. They'll make it look beneficial to you, just like they did with this pre-chip. All right, if you want this, let's go say it.
And he, cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Because this is going to be a global system that's going to be put in place. It's not going to matter where you're from, what you do for a living, man. Whether you're under a bridge somewhere or in the nicest house ever, man, you're going to be completely subjugated to Esau, because that's what he ultimately wants. He wants to have the whole world in slavery, permanently.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that no man.
And that what?
And that no man.
No man. All right. So you don't have any power out here, man. Okay. Only the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be able to escape this prophecy that we're bringing out, man. That's it. Go ahead.
Both he calls of all, both like it. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
All right, so that's the scriptures telling you right there that a man is going to put this system in place, man. There's no red devil underground with a pitchfork in the tail about to do this, man.
Yeah.
It's telling you right there a physical being is going to implement this system on the planet Earth. Yeah. Where you can't do this unless you got this in your hand, man, or unless you got this in your forehead, unless you got that neural link, or you got that RFID chip in your hand.
Who on, man?
We ain't African.
Who
And it's not talking about, the scripture not referring to some kind of fucking antichrist like the Christian church preaches. Okay, scripture says there are many antichrists right now. Okay, when it speaks of that man, it's not particularly talking about one man. It's talking about Esau Edom, beginning with the top bankers, Amalek. Okay, a nation of fucking people. Where those devils at? Okay, these people right here, man. Okay, Revelation 13 and 16 is speaking of these people right here. Okay, Rothschilds. All right, you got it, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2:2. That ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Yahushua is at hand.
All right, so why would we not be shaken in mind, man? Why would we not be of a feeble mind? Because wisdom and knowledge is the stability of our time, man. We know what's about to happen. We know where this pre-chip is leading. We know what's going to happen after the RFID chip gets put into play, man.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
All right, by any means. What are these means that Esau, the so-called white man, is putting out here to deceive, man? It's going to be his media. It's going to be his daily prognosticator. It's going to be all of that, man. It's going to make it seem to where, like, you need to take this chip or else.
Yeah.
If you want to continue in your normal day-to-day affairs, you have to take this chip.
Yeah. There's going to be we're going to have a controlled famine out here, man. Okay. Going to be a food shortage out here. Okay. And people love to fucking eat, man. Okay. You love to drink, and you love to eat. So when food shortages happen, okay, what are you going to do? You're going to go cry to this fucking devil right here. Okay. For your deliverance. It speaks about that in Judges the 10th chapter. Yahweh said what? Go and cry to the gods who you have served. You served him by coming falling victim to his philosophies, taking that jab. Okay, how much more leading to this prophecy that's being brought out?
Ultimately, you serving him and trusting in his miracles, man. You trusting in his science, his way of thinking, his philosophy. Or if I just listen to this white man, he's gonna save me, man. Right? That's the mindset of our people.
Right, bro. Right. Yeah, I got some more. For that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first.
Right? And that great falling away happened in what? Right after 70 AD when we got pushed all into Africa, all right? All in the fled into Africa, man. Yeah. Trying to escape Titus and Vespasian.
Yeah. Which goes to Revelation the 12th chapter. Okay, which is what? The Bantu expansion. All right. Brothers, look that up, man. The Bantu expansion. All right. Jake fled into Europe. Okay, North, Central, and South, and West Africa. Okay, all the way over here to America, man. Got to say the flee from the surgeon. That's right, bro. Like you say, Revelation 12th chapter.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right? And who's revealing that man of sin, man? What's perdition go into? Destruction. Right? Who's revealing the man of destruction in this world? GMS, the elder apostles, on down to the least of us, man. We're telling you, we're the only one exposing a white man like this. These other camps ain't doing it. ISUIC ain't doing it. ISUPK ain't doing it. GOCC ain't doing it. Right? We're the only ones that constantly bring out this information and connect it with the scriptures, man. This is the devil right here, man.
Right, bro.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, or that is worshipped, so that he as a power sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh.
Right, and we can see that through the way Esau pushes his system, man.
And look, watch this here. That all that image with them Edomites. And don't they look? Is this not called God in this society? Do they not worship this in this society? But who's actually exalted above this creature? Got some people over there, man. All right, what is? We got that saying with all them different gods there.
Oh, damn.
So we don't need it. But yeah, we got like y'all brothers know about the saying with all the different gods that you so-called Israelite worship, man. You know, and those people are the ones that put those that set those gods up for you people to be diverged away from this help. Got it?
Right. Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of our power. I will also sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Right? And that's literal and metaphorical, man. And Esau's ventures to be like the Most High, he's actually going all into space, man, putting satellites up into the sky. What do those satellites do? They make a grid over the earth. He can track you through your phone. He can see what you're doing, man. Yeah. With pinpoint accuracy, because he wants to be like the Most High. He wants it to be where you can't do anything without going unseen by him.
Without what?
It going unseen by him.
I got a piece up for that. I'll finish with the other one, but let y'all know. It's Ezekiel 28 and 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Right? And Daniel was extremely wise, man. People, Nebuchadnezzar, go to him, give me the breakdown of this dream, give me the understanding on this. Right? Daniel was a higher level spiritually on this earth, man. Right? So what more so for Esau, man? Who could?
Daniel interpreted this, man.
Right? So what more so for Esau?
And ascended to fucking one of the top positions over Babylon. He was Nebuchadnezzar's right hand man, basically. You know? So,
yeah, and what more so for Esau, man? Because Esau doesn't have to rely on anything spiritual. He can rely on the physical things, his tangible technology, man. He can see where you at, man. Yeah. He can look all into the formation of this cell and this molecular structure right here, man. Yeah. That's why the scriptures say he's wiser than Daniel.
This Psalm chapter 17, verse 8 and 9, King David, it says, keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings.
Right? And with the shadow of the Lord's wings, man, really it's talking about the Lord's protection, and that goes into the Lord's angels as well, man. All right, the angels have charge over us. So when Jacob trouble comes, when Esau comes down with that great wrath, that's who we're going to be counting on to protect us, man.
Right. All right. Verse 8, it says, verse 9, It says, from the wicked, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about.
Right? And who's been our most deadly enemy, man? Who's the man that the Lord has a perpetual hatred for, man? All right, for that hatred against that for that perpetual hatred against that brother Jacob. All right, you didn't curse yourself, man.
Yep. Hey, like the brother was just saying, speaking of Daniel prophesied about these people right here. King David did. Who was King David prophesied about in the scripture right here?
Yeah, but you
People right here.
Key point. Read that again.
Con, Elder. This
key point right here. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 17 and verse 9. It says, "From the wicked that oppress me." Verse 8.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, "Keep me as the apple of the eye."
Right. Keep me as the apple of the eye. That's probably what threw the blood off.
God.
You know, keep me as the apple of the eye. Meaning, Lord, don't take your focus off of me. Don't take the attention. Don't remove their heads of protection from around us. Because at the end of the day, none of us want to be destroyed because we are convinced that this is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? You don't have to come out and do no sinister shit. No more sinister shit for us to be convinced and say, oh, you know what? We believe he's the devil now. All right? So we're in a position where we're praying and out of fear, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, asking the Lord to deliver us from these mad scientists. Keep going up.
And it says, hide me under the shadow of thy wings.
Okay. That's what we're emphasizing on. All right, we already know who the fucking devil is, right? We already know who you wicked ass 2/3 is, but who matters in this verse? The ones that is asking to be hidden, the ones that's asking to be saved. So that's what we're going to emphasize on. So it says, hide me, all right? And why do we need to be hidden? The same reason you fled your ass in Africa.
Right.
So you won't get what? Massacred.
Slaughter.
Go ahead.
And it says, from the wicked that oppress me.
That's it. That was it. And then on until how to, that's what the brother said.
Yeah.
This is Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time, and this is the answer to the prayer that the brother just got to bringing out. Said, hide me. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
And that's why when you look up in the heavens, you got all this UFO technology, UFO activity going on. It's to the point where the so-called white man can't hide it anymore. So he got to leak it out. Like, well, yeah, we're being honest government, letting our citizens know that we have detected unidentified flying objects that can't be explained by our technology, which is only damage control, but why they all of a sudden put this information out? Because the angels, by way of Michael, are positioning themselves for what? World domination. Every time a so-called white man do anything technological, you got an angel right there. You do anything in a space station, chariots swarming around that motherfucker, man. Your little rovers and satellites around moons and shit. Chariots swarming around them. Everywhere you go. That's Michael. And he's standing up because he knows that your time, Esau, draweth nigh. Yeah. He don't know exactly when, but he see Yahushua suiting up. Yeah. He see Yahushua like, hold on, I see this brother over there getting ready. Yeah, putting his battle gear on. Yeah. All right, go ahead, bro. So that's why you seeing all of this angelic or UFO activity going on, right? Mike and them are preparing to take this damn devil down. Okay, go ahead.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time.
And that's what we are asking for deliverance from, man. That's why we asking the Lord to hide us. And why aren't you people praying for this particular time? Because you don't believe that these good old white folk got these sinister ways in them. You don't believe that these good old white folk are capable, right, of trying to obliterate your ass. You don't believe it. You laugh at us when we tell you he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You laugh at us when we tell you he hates you. So y'all are gonna have to learn the hard way. Why do we know what to pray for? Because we know what kind of trouble is coming. Yeah. Simple. Go ahead.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Written in the book.
Right. And the Bible is the Bible prophesies about a group of people that's going to be delivered.
I'm gonna drop down that one.
And it's called the elect.
That's right, man.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna drop down to verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wait. It says tried though.
Right.
That's the process we in right now. We being tried. That's why the Lord tell us to endure.
Yeah.
Right? And all the Lord is doing is just it's iron sharpening iron. The Lord got sharp brothers all in groups together, right? He pulled his spirit on to go out and wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But what are those brothers constantly doing? They're not just out here doing videos. They got to live their lives just like the rest of y'all people who got the luxury of watching them. They got to go out here, catch hell. They got to go out here, battle demons. Go out here, battle the so-called white man, battle Eve ass, battle ailments. You know what I'm saying? Battle this fucked up ass food that they got out here. Everything. You name it, bro.
Hey, the elect versus everything.
Right. We got to go out there and we got to catch it and get it handed to us while still maintaining a sense of stability.
Yeah.
While still maintaining a level of spirituality, man. You know, a level of dignity. You know, you niggas don't have that. That's why you're willing to do anything. You know, just to be able to look at the next Jake and say, I got more than you. Or you ain't doing it like me, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like being like Job. Job was the Most High called Job an upright man, man. Even through all his offense, say he was an upright man. Like the elder was saying.
He was sure of evil.
Yeah. Okay, so you get knocked off this way, you get knocked off that way, you still maintain your balance, man. You still locked into this truth.
Right. When you were sure of evil, I don't give a damn what kind of hell you catching. Evil is still evil. I don't care what type of hell I'm catching. I'm not finna go join the LGBTQ community. Catching hell doesn't mean do wicked shit. When did this become anonymous with each other? Synonymous with each other. Just because we catching hell, that don't mean the Lord is telling us to go out there and be wicked. That's why the scripture says, say not at any time the Lord tempted me. You know, this is a purification process, not a torturing process. The Lord ain't picking on you, fucking with you, trying to bully your ass, man. He's trying to build you up. He tells you down and break you up to build you up. He cuts you up to sharpen you up. You know, simple as that.
When you in the corner world and you're trying to be a bodybuilder, you have to tear your muscles down for them to repair themselves. And when they repair themselves bigger than they was before. And it also hurts doing that process.
Same thing with a bone. You break a bone, it heals back stronger.
All right. But the wicked shall do wicked. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
That's right. That's why wise men, we can catch the hell that we catch it. Right? We can catch the hell that we catch it and still maintain a righteous status. At least to our best ability, man. Strive for righteousness. You know?
Elder, backing up what you're saying, we maintain our focus. We got all kind of wickedness around us, even as we're doing this video right now. We're maintaining our focus, not giving over to what's going on left, going on right. No, focus on doing the Lord's work.
Watch out back, guys.
Yeah, secretly.
Y'all get him. I don't want to get this. Come on, right? Go ahead. Come on, man. We're doing a live video.
Yeah, we're doing a video.
Yeah.
We're doing a video, man.
Seeking ye first the kingdom, and then all things are going to be added unto you. That's why we're occupied in prophecy right now, man. Okay?
Bro, back.
I'll grab him. Come on. It'll be all right.
You can't just run up on people like that, man. I don't know what we're doing. You know?
I got y'all bring it up, y'all.
Backing that up, man.
Come on, man.
This is Rock chapter 33. Read it, verse 1. It says, there shall no evil happen unto you.
That's a demon. That's
Keep
Let's
going.
get it.
So Rock chapter 33 and verse 1, it says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord.
Hey man, we ain't worrying about that, man. You know what I'm saying?
We start at the spirit though.
Hey.
The Lord got us, man.
Take the fucked up. Look,
He say he wants the Lord. He say he looking for Jesus.
It's a demon, bro.
that's a demon right there. That's a straight up legion on that boy right there.
Lord, take his ass out.
And say,
Hey, why don't you go over there?
he old, he old and decrepit. It don't make us no, and we ain't gonna get no brownie points beating him up.
No.
He already beat up. Look at him.
And not just that, bro. I mean, like,
They want $1. I'll give him $1. Sit him on his way.
Yeah, that's
$1. Sit him on his way.
Bro, you want $1 something?
That's what I'm telling you.
Hey, man, all you want to do, he done came out of this shit so fast. Huh?
That nigga lay down, man.
He wanted to get a strong drink to remember his
That
poverty.
nigga lay down, man.
this is the brother was saying, like, we don't deal with low level things like that because at the end of the day, it's the elect versus the elect. We're not gonna give that any kind of time and energy. Like with something like that, you definitely don't get diplomatic and try to talk that out. Worst case scenario, you just you see what's going on. You ain't gonna get brownie points beating on him.
And then the thing is, but the thing you just can't, you don't know what to expect out of Jake. You try to put Jake like get him back, and Jake can just swing. So you still got to be, even when you doing that, you still got to, you just.
His old ass will hit you with a needle, hit you with a knife.
I would rather get you before you get me.
Come on,
that's all I'm saying. Because if you get me, I'm gonna be in my head like, damn it, what the fuck was I thinking?
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like you said the other day, we were talking about that book, the Art of War. Art of War to get on the enemy before we get on you, man. We on Esau and before so like you got
no. I mean, we on Esau and spiritual, and this is spiritual too. But it's a certain point where spirituality has what the road has to meet the ground, man. I mean the tires, all right. But let me get this off.
Hey, but that really was spiritual. See, he don't know what he's doing, but the spirits that's dwelling on him, that's on him. They when them demons that was on that dude in that graveyard, he say, Yahweh Shah, have you come to send us to our judgment before the term? See, them demons on him know us. He don't know us, but they know us.
Yeah, what it say? Yahweh, Peter, we know.
Yeah.
Who are you?
So he was trying to that variance. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, verse 12. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,330 days. But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end.
What are we doing? Or now we standing in a lot of a prophet, a lot of priesthood. Is that not what we doing? What are we doing? Or now we're in the latter times.
yes.
So for the Lord to be telling this ancient man that he was going to be standing in his life, in order to be standing, you have to be alive. How can a dead man stand? Right?
Right.
So go ahead.
It's all. So Rock 33 and verse 1, it says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. So going to these demonic forces out here on these jakes out here, man. The Most High, we encamped, or the angel camped around them that fear him. We're not worried about anything. Yeah, you walk your ass over here, but you're not gonna be able to touch us. People say, touch not my anointed.
We got bigger words on our plate.
Leave that, man.
Low level.
Hey,
Yeah.
This type of shit we worry about. It's him.
Yeah, chip.
This is the type of shit
Implemented by
that we
them.
praying that the Lord deliver us from.
Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? That's a bigger fish right here.
These are ops, man. Look, bro, they got a saying, man. When we were growing up, they was like, man, the guys that you beefing with reflect who you are.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, man, you beefing like they asked this guy named Nussy, he dead. You beefing with Boosie? It's like beefing with Boosie, that'll take away from my legacy. So we're not dealing with and coming out here prophesying about no low-level Edomites or Jakes, man.
What you shall say?
It's our ops right here, man.
Let the dead bury the dead.
Yeah.
Man. We want the top spot. Come on, man. Straight up.
Want you out of there and let it get back on the top.
We're not finna fight over no goddamn hog slop, man. Y'all niggas can have this.
Power, man.
Yeah.
But in temptation, even again will he deliver them.
And that temptation means what? That's why we have to endure. Because it's not easy. You know what I mean? When Adam was faced with the task, as great as Adam was, the simple task of just saying no, he couldn't do it. You know, all he had to do was say, fuck no, bitch, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And he could have tempted somebody else, and you know, Lord wouldn't have even made it wouldn't even been worthy of being written about in the scriptures because Adam didn't go off. That what Eve did wouldn't even made its way into the Bible. The only reason it made itself in the scriptures is because Adam fell to the shit which was already set up in the spirit anyway. All right, so Adam, which is basically a god on earth, if he was able to not say no, how much more wickedness is he gonna be susceptible?
Hey, that's a beautiful example. Woman, what she think or do don't count
At all.
He's not, absolutely not.
At all.
Real quick, let me jump down to verse 14. It says, good is said against.
I can see the most side. Y'all. Is that a woman out here? Is that a woman out here talking? You know, is that a female? Like, what is she doing talking? Like it's a strange thing. You know what I mean? Just the slightest sound of a woman voice, one of them ancient men. Hold on, they gonna shut it. Hold on.
Everything down.
Like, that better be Boosie Badass out here.
Is that a woman out here?
That better be a hot piss ass nigga, man.
It's Sirach 33 and verse 14. It says, good is set against evil and life against death.
Yeah, man. That's why you can't be on their side and on this side at the same time. You either gonna be on the Southern Poverty Law Center list, deemed as a terrorist, or you gonna be up on the 501c3 charter in agreement with these motherfuckers. Which one? You know what I'm saying? One of the two. You either gonna play by their rules, you know, with fringes on, or you gonna go against the grain with fringes on. But you can't have both of them because it says that one is set against the other. Right? That's why y'all shall say no man can serve two masters. Because if those two masters are set or enemies of each other, how can you appease both of them? Okay. But that old saying says that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So at some point, they either both gonna want you dead or you're gonna have to pick sides. Because they're gonna hit you for treason. You're over there fraternizing with the other side. Or they're gonna be like, oh man, you ratting out your own people. We definitely can't trust nothing like that. What more would you do this? Kill him anyway.
This Matthew 10 and 25. It is not enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servants as his Lord. If they had called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more should they call him of his household?
Beelzebub is Lord of the Flies. You know what I'm saying? So if they call Yahushua, we going back to Adam, which you know that was Yahushua, dean all of that about him, of course they're gonna do it with us. Because we less stature, you know, we not even worthy to be spoken of in the same sentence as Yahushua. So how much more fucked up shit we gonna do? We can't walk a sinless life like Yahushua did. This man walked 30-something years on the earth and did not commit one sin.
Living under the laws of Esau as well.
Can't none of us say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he had to do that, show you the weight that was put on his shoulders. He had to go through a whole lifestyle sinless just to be able to atone for our sins, man. To whom much is given, much is required, man. And Yahushua bears that crown that he well, man. You know, every pound of it, every ounce of that gold or platinum, whatever he got on his head, man. It belongs to him. Because we wouldn't be doing what we're doing if it weren't for him being called wicked, niggas, drunkards, demons, Beelzebub. You know? He said the world hated you because they hated me. And they hated me because they know not my Father who sent me. So you don't know Yahweh or Yahushua. That's why you got a problem with us. Go ahead, huh?
So Rock 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death.
And that's what variance is, man. That's what it's called. That's what creates balance. You know, for every give me that precept where it say it say for every force there's a that.
Is that in Sirach?
I think that's it. That you think you in the chapter. I think keep going. You might be in the chapter. It'll done. I'm gonna keep the flow going. Go ahead.
So is the godly against the sinner.
So is the men of the Lord, right? Against who is the sinner? You know the wicked, right? And amongst our nations, it's the 2/3. Because you are directly violating the 613 law, statutes, commandments, man. All right. Esau, he just violating the apples of the Lord's eye. But you 2/3 out there, y'all got a bigger price to pay. Yeah. With a short amount of time to get to issue. So for a while, it's gonna seem like the Lord not even getting on Esau ass and just gonna be wiping out you niggas, man. We say that all the time. The Lord like, man, I got 1,000 years to play with the damn devils, man. Yeah, come on. They don't have no integrity, no dignity about themselves anyway. So we're gonna be able to break them overnight. Yeah. But them hard-headed fucking niggas, man, get them. Get there.
Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. We say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
And that's what y'all do, man. Because y'all like they call us doomsday prophets and all of that little shit. All y'all do is talk about the end of the world. Y'all niggas been talking about the end of the world for 10 years now. Still out there with that bullshit. I thought the world was supposed to be over. I thought we were supposed to be having a chip in us. You know? That's what y'all say. Come on the comment board. You make fun of the Hebrew. You make fun of the Lord's name. We was Cains. Y'all ever got them coming to y'all? Cains. They ever hit y'all there? We was Cains and shit. That's a derogatory phrase, man. When you make a video pushing their history that cuts Esau ass, be expecting them to put one of them old we was Cains and shit. Don't say it just like that. That's a butthurt Edomite. So when you do see them comments like that, just look at that as a trophy, man. You know? Go ahead,
and it says, so is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
Yeah. I mean, look at them. Are they not against you? And guess what? Guess why they're against you? Guess why they're against your ass? Because you got what they want. And the sad part about it is, you dumbass niggas don't even want it, bro. No, this damn devil is willing to wipe out the entire planet for that fucking blessing, man. And you niggas don't want the blessing if he can't be a part of it. That's sick, man. That's why the scriptures say the whole fucking head is sick. Because the entire leadership structure of these people thinks that way. They want a nation with these people in power. They don't want the power structure to change. They just want more lenient laws, more passive laws passed. That's all they want. They don't want justice to be served for all the rape, robbing, murdering that these fucking people did and still doing today. You know?
And when we stood up, that's all the Black Panther. The Black Panther didn't want world dominance. They wanted to coincide and have their own
equality. Party. They all wanted equality, bro.
Yeah.
The Bible does not teach equality. All right? You choose one or the other. You at the top or you at the fucking bottom. You black or you white. And you hot or you cold.
And then it shows the devil not even trying to give you this so-called equality you asking for. He ain't giving you that.
They haven't got it in 500 years, huh? Like Esau had his fucking heel on y'all necks since y'all been here. And y'all still got hope. One day he gonna take his foot off our neck. You know why I know? Because the sweet Lord Jesus told me so. You know what I mean? The dead motherfuckers in my family that I don't watch go in the grave, old motherfuckers go in the grave, believing that bullshit all their life, calling this piece of shit. I'm talking about all the way up to their dying fucking breath. And I watched the ghosts leave out their fucking body, man. And this motherfucker never came to their deliverance. Never. Right, bro. You know? I think you got to live it here.
One last verse. Verse 15. It says, so look up on all the works of the Most High.
Oh, not just on one side, left and the right. Okay? Look at the good and look at the evil. Because pertaining to Job 12:16, the deceived and the deceiver belong to the Lord. So in order to get the big picture, you got to look at it from both sides. You got to look at both sides. That's why we come out here and say, I see why the Lord killed 2/3 of you fucking Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all need to be destroyed. Okay? We know what indignation is. We know what righteous anger is. See? Because we see we know what the nasty side of the Most High is, just like we know what the mercy side of the Most High is. You know? That's why we are trying to do what we're doing so we can receive the grace of the Most High. We don't want to receive the wrath. We want the mercies. We want the mercy side. We want his good side.
When we read earlier, Psalm 17.
Right.
You speaking on that earlier about how Esau is violating the apple of the Lord's eye. What it says in Psalm 17 says, keep me, key word is keep me as the apple of your eye, how about you outside?
Right. You know, don't take me out your sight.
Right.
Because think about it, it says that the so-called white man is like a lion crouching, seeking. Why is the lion crouching? Because he want to wait till the Most High turn his back. Then he gonna get you.
Yeah, sneak attack.
That's your preacher. You know, that's how the so-called white man thinks.
Yes, I am.
Bring it up.
Yeah. It's Job 33:15. In a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep fall upon a man and slumbering upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. This is the point right here. This is why we doing it. He keeping back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing from the sword.
Right.
That's why he bring us into this truth. Right. He bring us in this truth to save us from that our temptation.
Which goes back into even before we came into the truth, the Lord was baking you in the whole time.
To show you mercy.
Saving you from your damn self.
For your damn self. Come on.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, huh?
So Rock 33:15. So look up on all the works of the Most High.
Cut you off, but just that what the scripture says, give me not riches of poverty. Mm-hmm. He told the Lord, if you give me riches, I'm gonna do some nigga shit. If you give me poverty, I'm gonna do some nigga shit. So Lord, direct my prayers. You know, go ahead.
Hey, and that scripture is another quote. He basically said, keep me spiritually right. I don't care about this life I'm living in. Right. Because what he asked for is just have him be a regular citizen. You know what I'm saying? He can't do extra shit, but he ain't got to go begging. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, we want our dignity as men. At the end of the day, you know, the Most High gonna give his men their dignity and their pride, man. You know, we don't want you people out there coming out here represent for Yahweh Shai, you know, bringing out the scriptures, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You know, we're not doing this to humiliate the house of David. We're not doing this to make the house of David look bad. It's the opposite. So what makes you think the Lord is going to just let his men go out there and be humiliated? Now, we understand we might not be at the top, living a good life. But guess what? We, like the brother said, the Lord ain't going to allow none of his men be out here begging the same people you out here cursing out for change. Think about that. You out here cussing Edomites out. As soon as camp over, excuse me, man, you got a couple of dollars. I hadn't ate in 3-4 days. You know how bad that would make the Lord look? You know? Come on, man. So the Lord gonna give us our pride and our dignity, bro. But he give it to you from the right side, not the left side, not the egotistical wicked shit, you know? Go ahead, huh?
So Rock 33:15. So look up on all the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against another.
There you go. That's why it says all the works. Evil is set against good, but there's still all the works of Yahweh.
Right, Isaiah 45:7.
You know? See, all the works. He do everything, man. That's why we don't have no God versus Satan conversations, man. There is no nothing versus the Most High. The Most High behind everything.
Awesome. Get caught out.
there is no versus Yahweh. Like Yahweh, like, what you mean? Versus me? Who?
Man, let's get standing against me.
Say no dust. Like, Lord, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
They all just saying that.
That's them.
That's all that's saying. I put the demon on his ass. I came up on him.
I did what you said.
I did what you asked me to do. Hey, back it up, real quick. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
Not only do the Lord make light into like understanding, wisdom, right? And he also makes the darkness. You gotta look at it from a spiritual aspect. Darkness represents what? Confusion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Madness. Lies. Wickedness.
Yes.
You know, lies. You name it, anything on the left side, man, you know, that blocking your vision, blocking your view from getting this marvel, like you say, the marvelous light. You know, this is the marvelous light right here. So the Lord made both. He made confusion, those he reprobates out there who are dwelling in darkness, and he made the elect who are dwelling in light. So you either got the truth or you don't. The Lord is over both sides. Those that's in the light, those that's in darkness. Go ahead,
hey, real quick, this I like you got it right. This Isaiah 60 verse 1 and 2. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee." Which is true. You see us shining out here.
But this but how's the glory rising upon his people? Yeah. By what? Waking up the four winds, man. The 12 tribes of Israel scattered upon the four winds. Put it down, 37. All right. And the Lord has given us here the world wide well. That's how this light is shining. Light what? Provides sight. And how's our people how do we get the vision? Through what? The world wide well. Via who? The elders of the elder apostles of Great Millstone.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. You know the balance of it. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
But now, what time are we in right now? We're in a time where these people are ruling. But guess what? Yahweh put them on top of the world. And it don't get no darker than it is right now. We are in a most abominable, confused, wicked, docile, fucking decrepit society that ever was known to this planet, bro. And guess what? The Most High made it like this. Right, bro. From the beginning. Go ahead. All you niggas out there get killed. All you niggas out there dying from AIDS, HIV. You know what I'm saying? You niggas out there coming back from Kuwait and Afghanistan with all your limbs missing. Yeah. The Most High is doing that to your ass.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
And the whole earth is dwelling in darkness and confusion. Okay? That's why women over the men, LGBTQ rules every goddamn thing. Y'all, you can't really go into detail like you want to. You see what I'm saying? But that's how the paradigm has been shifted at this point right now. Go ahead.
And gross darkness the people.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But the Lord, reading the cap Yahweh, shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
That's right. And when you look at the glory, before the Lord physically comes, right? He always sends the messenger out. Before the king arrives, the messengers are coming. Like John the Baptist, right? He came. Elijah, John the Baptist, whatever you want to refer to him, man. He came to what? To prepare the way for the king. You know? When John the Baptist came, that opened the way for the prophets of the last days. But it says, with that precept form, it say, he say up until John, he say the least of you that believe and haven't seen is shall be greater than John. You know what I'm talking about? You know the precept I'm talking about? He say all the prophets up to John.
I think that's Matthew.
But he was just going into how they saw it, how they believed, they had faith, but they saw it. We haven't seen nothing.
I got it.
We ain't seen none of that yet. You know? Go ahead.
It's Luke chapter 7.
Not in this carnation, put it that way. Go ahead.
It's Luke chapter 7, verse 28. For I say unto you,
that's it.
Among those that are born of women, there is not a greater prophet than John the Baptist.
Right, John the Baptist. Okay. Which we all know that as Elijah, John the Baptist came to do what? Prepare the way for Yahweh. Right? After John the Baptist came, a new era was issued on the earth. Right? Ever Bibbins came, what happened? A new era was issued. Ever since Ever Bibbins hit the scene, what have the prophets of the Lord been doing? Teaching, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Getting tongue tied.
Because when Abba Bibbins came out, the commandment keepers, they weren't going on the block. They was in some temple somewhere more.
And they weren't teaching what he was teaching. They were teaching like he brought a whole new style, a whole new paradigm shift.
He basically brought back the time to old. Yeah, go out and prophesy.
So here we are now, right? Up under after Elijah had came and established the way, prepared the way for Yahweh to come. All we're doing is keeping that seat hot. Prepare for the king to come and sit down on it, bro. That's all we're doing. We keeping Elijah's seat hot. Right? Elijah's in the heavens now, you know? But from the apostles on down, we keeping that seat hot. Elijah's seat still hot. Until big brother come back. Go ahead.
Yahweh spoke about that in the book of Mark, 13th chapter. See, he gave us the charge over the house. Okay?
Elder, when you read the scriptures, when you read the scriptures from Greece to Rome, all right, you got the Maccabees, the writings of the Maccabees, but when you get to Rome, John the Baptist is the one kicked shit off, right? Like, because he had his disciples under him, and then he sent his disciples to Yahweh. But he the one started prophesying against Rome. It started with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Luke 7:28. For I say unto you, among those that are born of women, there is not a greater prophet than John the Baptist. But he that is least in the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is greater than he. Verse 29. And all the people that heard him and the publicans justified Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, being baptized with the baptism of John. But the Pharisees and lawyers rejected the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua against themselves.
Yeah, these are the symbols of that time. You know, they was up living, you know, set up in position by the Romans via the Herodians. All right, go ahead.
Being not baptized of him. And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation?
Now, where was this taking place? Out on the what? Out in the open, in the market, where people walking through, everybody could see. Just like the brother said earlier, what Ever Bibbins bought. Ever Bibbins bought this whole wave, this whole new wave that we still continuing on today. The Lord used him to bring this whole new era. You know? Go ahead.
And to what are they like?
So this is the Lord going back and forth. It's like when we got on the highways and byways, we didn't have governors, state representatives, this different city officials, police officers, you know, that we converse with about certain scriptures, whether we agree or we disagree. Right? Go ahead.
Uh-oh. They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace.
Oh. Where we at? Don't people buy and sell over there? Cheap place to come for. Prior to that, Jake wasn't going out in the marketplace telling other Jake that they were the Israelites. The bait dot calls. Go ahead.
All right. And calling one to another for doing.
Right. Going out, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, all the way down to Issachar. Come out of her, my people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Bishop. And it says, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Y'all have not danced. Finish it all the way.
God, we have mourned to you, and ye have not wept.
We have seen and cried. Right? We sighed and cried. And you know the song when you go to Revelation 14th chapter, and you go into the book of Deuteronomy, it tells you that that song is what? The law, statutes, and commandments, right? But it has to be rightfully divided. You know, you can easily have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. So just because you got a zeal don't mean you're dancing to the right tone. You know? So you got, huh?
Talking about getting violent, purple friends.
You dancing to the wrong beat. Obviously.
You got a zeal, you win in the blue letter, but you're studying long and wrong.
They say, reading about John, they say John Baptist was 92, but you're reading.
Come on,
Oh. Wow. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, last couple
How was John the Baptist not in the truth when he, I mean, he said in his own mouth, I am not worthy to lace the come on, man. If that's not the most highest form of worship, respect, gratitude, honor, subjection, humility, I don't know what the fuck is, man. Okay? You niggas won't even do that for your house shot. House shot, I'm like, no? You niggas will probably move your house shot away. I got it. Hey, y'all up under me now. Your house shot like
Verse 33. But John the Baptist came neither eating bread nor drinking wine.
right, meaning he was literally the true definition of what y'all look at this society as being holy. Right? He wasn't in society, he didn't get into the parties, he didn't go and hang with the homies, you know. He didn't go to the whatever they call back then, you know, where Jake go and get the garments, get the fresh garments. This man used to wear animal clothes, man, animal skin.
He was like a wild man. He really lived in the woods, and if he was to come in the city, they'd be like, he stink. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? He was the lowest of the low.
The chapter right here. It's Mark.
We got right there.
I was gonna bring out what John said, but let him he had his first.
It's Mark 1 and 3. It says, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight.
Yeah, but say crying in the wilderness. And he was in the wilderness for real. Eating bugs, locusts. Yes. You know, and that's good for you. Like
I didn't say that. I think the grasshopper was good for you, man.
I want to eat some.
Yeah, some grasshopper, man.
You know he was healthy as fuck.
Hey, if them stupid ass Hamites over there in West Africa were smart, they'd be eating that locust plate that's over there, man. Hey, bro, you gotta talk about a plate, man. You got
Hey, good, man.
You can't even grab them all in so many. It's
right.
going to cause a plague. The thing that's going to cause most of the plague is actually clean food.
We'll be having a locust boil. Jake will have a locust boil. Yeah, they boil the crawfish. You'll have a crawfish pot and all this.
Big ass pot.
And throw the straight
Shake them
locusts in
around
there.
there. Shake them over.
Fucking locusts in there.
Yeah, man.
For real. God,
Good.
Hey, I went to school on the wall. It's all right. You get a cook. It'll be all right.
Said John, Mark 1 and 4, John did baptize in the wilderness and preached the baptism of repentance for the remission of sins. So how was he
That ain't not the truth. Damn.
Like, bro, Jake get creative, bro. I'm telling you, man. Jake, bro, them demons, hey, the say, give me anything but the weakness of a woman and the madness of mind. That's the madness. You got to be mad in the mind to say something like that about God. Like, anyway, go ahead.
Now down verse 7, and it says, and preach, saying, there cometh one mightier than I after me, the latchet of whose shoes I am not worthy to stoop down and unloose.
That's the highest form of humility, the highest form of respect. Man. Okay?
I got you one way. We went a little bit deep. This is John 3 and 20.
Wait. Finish it up.
Verse 8, and it says, I indeed have baptized you with water, but he shall baptize you with the Holy Ghost.
So he's coming proclaiming that this man is going to do greater works than what I even did.
And give you the spirit of truth. But damn, Go ahead.
Now you're clean through the washing of the word.
And this go into the highest form of respect that he knew. How you, if you hear this, how you gonna say he's not the truth? It's John 3:27. John answered and said, talking about John the Baptist, a man can receive nothing except to be given from heaven, him from heaven. You yourselves bear me witness.
Yeah, meaning everything that went on the earth is held in the spirit world. Held there in the spirit world, like, go and get to him. You know what? Nah, don't get to him. He'll be all right. Go ahead.
Ye yourselves bear witness that I said, I am not Hamashiach, but that I am sent before him. He that have the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom, all right, friends, he said, I call you friends, right? So how he not the truth,
right.
All right? Which stand up and hear of him, rejoicing greatly because of the bridegroom's voice.
So why is he rejoicing for hearing the bridegroom's voice? Why would he be spoken of in the Bible if he wasn't of no importance? You might well just, if you're gonna say that about John the Baptist, you might well just say Paul was a wicked nigga. You know, you got niggas out there that say that about Paul. You know?
What didn't John the Baptist, didn't Elizabeth and Mary see each other and the baby saluted each other in the womb? Come on, man. So Yahweh Shai,
Bro, they were cousins, bro.
yeah, but just for them to jump in the womb, you're not even born. They spirits knew one another, man.
And he said, rejoices greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. This my joy, therefore, is fulfilled. And this is the point right here, verse 30. He must increase, but I must decrease.
Right. So why would a man take away from himself? Because you gotta remember, John had a name. If he was so much against the Lord, he would be trying to heap up followers and glory for himself, right? Drawing attention to himself. But he's taking attention away from him. Not only that, but his followers, his disciples, and are all pointing to the direction of Yahweh Shai, saying that is the way, the truth, and the light. And why would Yahweh choose John the Baptist to baptize Yahweh Shai? And spoke to him.
Hey,
this is my son.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about something about John the Baptist, and to show you that he was wicked.
Wait. Why would John the Baptist get raised from the dead if he was a wicked nigga?
God.
He was raised, Yahweh Shai raised him from the dead. Come on.
Hey,
did he raise up Judas out from the dead? No. Because that was a real enemy of Yahweh Shai. You about to say that?
The part to show you John the Baptist was a man, weak and feeble. You remember his faith wavered at one point, and he said, he sent his disciples, hey, are you the Messiah, or shall we look for another?
Hey, and that's why
he wasn't wicked though.
He wasn't wicked, no.
Because John the Baptist, like, you gotta remember, you gotta be in reality. John the Baptist didn't come out of his mama's womb just knowing he was alive. God. Yeah. John the Baptist had to learn how to use the toilet. He had to get potty trained. He had to learn how to suck on the titty. He had to learn how to walk on his own. Okay? He came out saying, all that. He didn't come out of his mama's womb saying, behold, the great Elijah has arrived. Now change my shitty diaper. No. They had to grow and learn. And just like through witness, through experience, that's how we met each other. When we first came laid out on each other, we didn't know who was men of the Lord. We looking at each other like, watch him out here.
God,
Live wire, watch him. Huh? Yeah. So that's all John.
Man. Field Town boys. I never trusted a people in
come out of
him. So why is that making John wicked when we do the same fucking thing? You know? So that's all John was doing. John, like, we all would have been like that. I'm not gonna. The scripture tells you not to give a man glory or praise before due time. We gotta see. I gotta see the works. It got to be confirmed. Especially if I'm a man like John the Baptist, I'm not gonna just go on believing in this fucking body that's claiming to be the Messiah. I want to see it. Show me. And that's why the Lord. Think about it. When He baptized, That's why the Lord made the Spirit ascend on him like a dove. When the Spirit goes to out of when he was baptized, say the Holy Spirit ascended out of the heaven. Go ahead.
Mark,
Why would the Lord give this sign to John if he wasn't dealing with John? When have the Lord ever spoke to you niggas like this? Go ahead.
Mark 1:9, and it came to pass in those days that Yahushua came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized of John in Jordan. And straightway coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens open and the Spirit like a dove.
So that means the Lord had to be dealing with John also. Because the Lord set the whole baptism up and he wanted John to do it. He wanted John. He had it predestined for John from the beginning, for John to baptize his son, his only begotten son. And what happened?
It said, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. And there came a voice from heaven saying, Thou art my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. And immediately the Spirit driveth him into the wilderness.
Right. And that's the confirmation everybody needed. After John, if I was John after seeing that, it's over with. It ain't nothing else need to be said, need to be seen. But that's what makes the ones that come after John greater. Because John actually saw physical proof. We got yet to see physical proof. I'm talking about the ones coming in the truth on, in these latter days. We coming off straight blind faith. That's why the brother was reading the precept saying it's gonna be greater, than John in that. But yeah, y'all got a couple more. Yeah, that brother got that point. I know you said you
had some more. Let me say something about John would say, man, you just can't trust anybody that say I'm a man of the Lord. They have to be filtered out, man. You got an account in 1 Kings, the 13th chapter, where it had a prophet, and the Lord told him not to leave out of a certain area for a certain amount of time, and it was a commandment, and that man was just. And then it had what the Bible called a man of the Lord came to the prophet of the Lord. He sent his sons, and he was like, "Come with us. I'm also a man of the Lord." And he didn't test that spirit. The prophet of the Lord followed the man of the Lord, and he died because he didn't test the spirit, and he broke the commandment that Yahushua gave him, man. He died for trusting somebody that came, hey, man, I'm Yahushua, I'm repping the same thing. You know what I mean? He died for that, man.
That's why 1 John 4:1 says, test the spirit by the spirit to see if the spirit is of the Most High. Right. And the way you test the spirit,
that's what John was doing.
Yeah, you filter them through the scripture. See how they're gonna reconcile.
And what you say John said when he said,
hey, go ask him. Is he the Messiah, or shall we look for him? Hey, that pissed Yahushua off, because Yahushua got to going in. Tell him the blind see, the lepers are healed. And then he went in, bro. I think Yahushua was offended. He got the proper sign.
So I asked you a man of the Lord. You like, well, hold on, what you mean?
Tell him all the shit going down around this motherfucker. Right. Where he at?
Right. And they were cousins. Go ahead, bro.
So Mark 3:11.
Because I want to put this out there too. Because see, a lot of people, Yahushua is famous now. All right, he's famous now, but when he walked the earth, he wasn't famous. Okay, he wasn't no famous guy amongst Israel. People knew him. Like if you all dwell in Jerusalem at that time, families knew each other. Your daddy knew my daddy. We all like your neighborhood friends that you grew up with. Y'all have a barbecue, y'all mama, daddy, shit, doing their thing while y'all in the back playing PlayStation or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, y'all, there's nothing special about each other. Oh, that's just the guy from the neighborhood, man. I grew up with him. Oh, that's just John. That's just Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can hoop pretty good, but he ain't really no good football player. But I ain't gonna lie, he pretty good on the court. Yeah, man, John, bro, he don't get out of the house. All he do is sit in that damn house and keep that blue letter Bible open all day.
All day.
Yahushua the type, he'll go out to get a couple drinks, stuff like that. John like, nah, I'm about to.
All John do is what XJ900s and warm-up pants.
Hey, running that apocryphal reading all day. Sure. What Festus told Paul, I think you've been reading a little bit too much, man.
But the point I'm making is they were regular citizens at that time. They wasn't looking at superstars like y'all looking at today.
Well, y'all was trying to end up getting fame all throughout.
Well, no. I'm talking about towards the end, but for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons. And then when they caught them, everybody left playing from them. So it was that like for instance, I guarantee you, if this brother, one of these brothers, start performing miracles, and somebody catch and put that shit on social media and it goes viral, do you know how many followers these brothers don't have? Niggas.
But those same
niggas.
Those same followers. When those guillotines come down, those same followers, they gonna fucking skedaddle.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
That's why there's an apocrypha, a friend, it's only known in that verse. I got it.
And it's like, and Yahweh Shah had a lot of haters and spectators. Wait, they were watching them, but they were watching it and like, oh, watch this, watch it fall, watch it fuck up, watch. And every time he'll let them down, and that would make people hatred for him get even more to the point that they let a fucking slime ball free just to keep a just man in confinement, man. Go ahead, huh?
And then that slime ball, he was famous. Everybody knew who the fuck the nigga was. He must have been doing some wicked shit. That was a multitude out there saying free him, free Barabbas.
But look, let's keep it real. Every time these rappers go down, they don't go down for nothing right. They go down for guns, they go down for dope, they go down for body. They'll go down for robbing somebody and just some fucked up shit. What everybody gonna get online and say? Free him. Hey, free young boy until you're saying it backwards. Nope.
Right. Take that chip, nigga.
Straight up. That's all we got to say.
Hey, you're right. These niggas be caught to the left doing some fucked up shit, and all you see is free this nigga t-shirt, free him.
One nigga like us dead.
But one us dead.
Bitch ass
Yeah,
niggas,
come on,
pussy ass niggas up there with Bible. I come beat all y'all bitch ass niggas up.
Bring your ass over here if you want to. Bring your ass over here if you want to.
You remember that Edomite Christian pastor that came over there talking to us? It was
About a towel.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, the water tower.
Edomite Christian pastor? Yeah, I remember.
Was I out there?
Oh, yeah, you was
in
there.
front of the missile, man.
Yeah.
In front of the ICBM.
Okay.
Right.
Camera and
Look,
everything like that.
I looked at his channel, and he going through Zion City preaching the gospel.
He had the intercom.
No. Yeah.
And he came out there fucking with
Look, he in Zion City bringing it out, and nobody fucking with him. Nobody doing next. If we go to Zion City and bring it out, what's gonna happen?
Man.
Nigga might pay by and shoot down.
Yeah, they gonna fuck
Just
us
the one that's
bad.
off the block. Nigga might come through. They gonna hit the block again.
Hey, he had an intercom.
Yeah.
All you doing here?
Over there fucking.
Stop.
He might have been a J guy.
I think he was. He had the spirit of
The
a
way he
Jacob.
was dressed and everything
Yeah,
like
his
that.
vibration.
That passionate, that all that old Bible Belt Christianity shit, that be fake.
Mark 3 and 10, just backing up what y'all saying about fame and stuff like that. It said, for he had healed many, and so much that they pressed upon him for to touch him.
That's what it is, see? Because they saw he had healing powers.
That was niggas, bro.
You know, man, hey, Lord, I want a car. You know, I want a nice car. Y'all remember he got game?
Yeah.
Remember Jesus Shuttlesworth?
Yeah.
Remember he was riding with his uncle? And his uncle was like,
I want to wear my beat. That's what he said. I want to wear my beat. He said, not you too.
hey, the nigga went and got a car. The nigga went from an agent, accepted the money from an agent when he bought himself a car.
Don't go all around me.
Hey, I want to wear my beat.
Look, what a Cuban cigar is for.
Ain't tripping. Ain't custom basketball. But look,
Hey, then this shit was illegal.
They went to their uncle because the uncle had influence over who they really wanted, and that's what Esau does to the celebrities and the so-called leaders of our people, man. He didn't go straight to Shuttlesworth. He went to the uncle. They don't go straight to the house of Yasharala. They go to the celebrities. And they go.
His uncle can reach him, but we can't.
There you go.
His uncle got his trust.
And that's smart. It's money and
Martin Luther King.
That's how Esau do it. Esau put these celebrities on the front
King
street.
that day. Right about Luther King, our people wasn't fucked up like
The
we fucked up.
serpent was more subtle than all the beasts.
That's why we gotta go. So we the ones that shed light on his subtile ass.
Hey, and read that about the healing again.
Mark 3:10 says, "For he had healed many, and so much that they pressed upon him for
All right.
to touch him."
Now I got the account to show you that it was hit a lot of niggas he did heal. You remember when he healed some of them, and one of them came back to thank him? Remember, I don't know exactly where it is, but he had healed like 3 blind men or something, and it was a bunch of blind men. Only one came back to thank him. That goes to show that a lot of the people he healed when he was getting crucified,
But they don't necessarily mean it was wicked. They like we said earlier about a lot of the elect denied him.
Forgive them, they know not what
Forgive
they're
him.
doing.
He wasn't forgiving no healing no wicked motherfucker.
Yeah, he wasn't healing.
Is you finna give old coon
No,
$5?
I stand to be corrected.
Exactly.
I
Hey,
stand
look
to
what
be
he
corrected.
said. He said, I didn't
Give
come.
not to no. I'm saying he give not to the simple.
Hey, we want to yesterday say, I didn't come for the whole, I came for the sick. And we know he not saving no fucking niggas.
Yeah, and then and when it came,
not for the world.
exactly. So when those he healed, they was like Peter. They just fled away in fear. Yeah, I said
And that's why we have to serve the Lord with fear and trembling, because we are not worthy. The Lord can kill our ass at any time and will be justified. The Lord could go in our past and say, "Son, I can kill you for this. I can get you for that. You want me to keep going? Look, I'm good. I'm good. Whatever you need me to do, Father, I'm at your service."
hey, and then and say he killed so many people, the book can't contain it.
Yeah,
It might have been all the elect.
But look,
He probably was touched all the elect in his time.
It say, and they pressed on him, meaning,
Like that, Michael Jackson.
you know, the fucking has been like, hey, get back. You know, this is right home here like that shit.
On your knees right now. Bow down right now. Praise me right now.
I'm gonna hear you with the wrong sound. So you can't speak? You mute? Okay, I got something for you.
Take care of that
The rod of correction.
Hey, that is spirit, because like speaking on that word them. Okay, he say what I pray for them, not for the world. He says in Isaiah 13, those that are joined unto who? Unto them. It's not ironic spiritually that Esau just made the movie that we're looking at right now called what? Them. Okay. Serpent is more subtle. He knows these type of things.
Because it's a us versus them. Esau versus Jacob.
And he made that movie. He know the simpletons don't understand that movie. He making that movie to throw shots at us.
It's still elite versus still elite, right? That's what it
And
goes down
talk
to.
about that's the elder. That motherfucker been watching DMS. I'm gonna let him watching DMS.
Let me say this. I heard a brother say this a long time ago. The elites on both sides speak languages that the motherfucking commoners don't and can't understand.
That the Goyim can't get.
Yeah, man. The elites on both sides speak languages that they can both understand and comprehend, but everybody under them don't get it, man. You can put a video out and it can reach 1 billion people, and only 20 people to get it, bro.
So you pretty much hit the point where they pressed on, but yeah, go ahead, we're gonna take it out on that. So like I say, we just going back to showing that all that glory he got is all for the wrong reason. Right? You know, go ahead. A lot of us was on his side just because we saw how many fish came make come out the water to turn to wine. I ain't gonna lie, I see a motherfucker makes a limp man walk and all this. I'm gonna stop doing what I'm gonna do. What I'm doing. I'm gonna be like, you know, he's gonna spark my curiosity. You know, go ahead.
Mark 3:12, and it says, and he straightly charged them that they should not make him known.
Right. Hey! Look, don't tell them who I am.
Hold on, let me put you on Instagram.
Yeah,
Don't poke him.
You know, they got an account like that.
That's why I say earlier, the disciples were like, get back. You know, and that's when your Rob was like, hold, hey, let us do. Hey, Hey, he gonna whisper in your ear. I act like you're trying to hold it back, but just let us slide through.
You know what I mean? You can slide to the back door right there.
Look, bitch, you better come on. You better come fast over. You better come over. You better come fast over.
God,
So with that, hope this was an edifying lesson. Gonna turn the face east. Get empty to praise the two.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahusha, Bahashem, Harakakah.
Go on to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the open and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ball.
Ball.
Form Yashallah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.